Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. If you're a newcomer, welcome back. This is for the year ahead, starting with general forecast. Okay, so this is anything to do with general, and then the love side, side of this will be a separate reading. Okay, so let's have a look here. Now what I've done is something new here, which is something that I'm very interested in, and it's like the planetary aspects, how they affect our signs. And so I've done some research on how the planetary aspects, well, some of them, how are they're going to affect your sign, Capricorn, for the coming year. So let's have a look here what I've researched, and also looking at the the medieval tarot here too, the spiritual side. Okay, so Capricorn, first card I've got here for you is the Justice card, and the Justice card is you feel like there's an imbalance in life here and unfairness. So you may have been taking that out on somebody else too, this unfairness, this imbalance. But I do get that January 2018, we're talking about Saturn is entering your sign, okay, and this is going to manifest not in a negative sense but a positive sense, because Mercury is very suitable for your sign, Capricorn. You're very much to do, your sign is very much centered around material well-being and security. So that is what Mercury is. Mercury also is centered around security. It's like putting your emotions to one side and focusing directly on career, finances, business, and that kind, anything pertaining to that. So actually for some signs it's something that slows things down, but for you're quite good. You like a challenge, and you like a financial challenge, so this suits you very much so. So Mercury's entering your sign in January, so this is boding well, although we've got this card here, the Justice card in reverse. Yeah, you feel like life is imbalanced, and but I do feel that you want to be more powerful. You want to be more powerful. You want to be more stable, especially around the material and practicalities of life. So, but there are these obstacles here. There's an obsession. You have an obsession here. Now this could be an obsession to a person. I'll look at that in the reading, for love reading, but this also could be an obsession towards this achievement, and you're feeling let down here. I do feel that you are, in 2018, you are willing to work very hard. You do want growth in your situation, and you do want to manifest more. You want to manifest more recognition, and you want to manifest more responsibility, and you're obsessed with that in 2018. Not all of you, but I did get for some of you. Yeah, there is some dishonesty around you. I get the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Now this could be you that's been dishonest, or again it could be pertaining to the love side, but I'll look at that later. But there is some dishonesty. And is this karma? Is this karma kind of coming into play here? Maybe maybe that you feel that you have been dishonest with somebody, or vice versa, and it seems like that there's something that you obsessively want here, but this is and it's not, you know, and it's like you want to grab it with both hands, and you want to take this forward. So there is two paths here, two roads to choose from. I do get two roads, maybe in a career sense, business sense, two roads to I just feel that there is this feeling that your past experience will be taken into account in this success and growth here, and you know, your previous experience will be you know, will help you to go to the next level. You're trying to control this. I think this is what this is. An obsession to control this so you can manifest it in whatever way. So maybe you have lied to people, maybe you have to kind of jump these hoops, and you know that it's not fair and it's unfair, but you're willing to do that to actually get success. Now for some of you, not all of you. So and in combination of that, I've got you working very, very hard, and you're hoping that justice will come together. You want to direct your life here, but this is the only thing that I'm worried about here. It's an obsession. You're willing to use, some of you may be willing to use people as stepping stones to get what you want here, because you're very directed in what you want to do. I think you are doing this because you actually feel your age. You feel like time is running out. If I don't push for this now, it's never going to happen, because in previous times, previous years, there's been some unfairness. You know, there's been unfairness. Maybe this is what this is. You've had unfairness in the past, so you're making sure that you are going to push this, because I'm not going to let this be unfair again. You know, and I think you're willing to step over people. I get that feeling. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, but secretly in your mind, I've got that, you know, you're very covert, and somebody's covert anyway. It may not be you, but I get that you're willing to do this to get to where you want to be. Time's running out. I get that too. So you're very covert, and you're making situations so they mould into what you want here, to please people. I get like people pleasing to get where you want to be, that kind of thing. And lies, I get white lies here too, dishonesty, to do that. Whatever this is, you've tried to impress others, to show the kind of person that you are, you know, very trustworthy, very accommodating, very, you know, you can, I think you've been trying to prove yourself in every angle here, even to prove yourself that you may be married, you're loyal in your marriage. Yes, I'm very loyal. I'm a very loyal person, and you know, when I make my mind up, that's what I do. And I think this is all showing this boss or these people that you are this person with integrity, but there seems to be some lies here being told too. I don't feel that you've been as in, you know, you've acted with integrity, but that's part of your psyche. You're thinking, if I don't prove this, you know, if I say that I've done this in the past and I've, you know, I'd wobbly kind of foundations, they're not going to be that interested. But if I prove that I can, my time is running out here, and I want to do this. It's an obsession. This is what I'm kind of worried about. It's an obsession that you're willing to lie, you're willing to step over people, you may even be willing to use people to get to where you want to be. And this is all in your mind. Well, I got used in the past, I got stepped over in the past, so I don't care about this anymore. I'm just going to get what I want. And yeah, I think you're trying to control. You want more control over your life. You want more control over not just your life, you want more control over your love life, your emotional life. You want more control over everything in your life. I feel there's something going on with you. It's like an obsession. Nobody is going to control me. I am going to control my life, and I am not going to let anybody push me around anymore. And it's that kind of energy. The only thing is that you may have dropped people from your life to kind of show this integrity here because of this obsession. So let's have a look where this goes. Just that little bit of a kind of blip that's you know, I don't feel the universe likes people who do that, who can't, it doesn't like people who use people to get where they want to be. So I've got this King of Wands. Now this may be a boss. So I've got a boss here, and I feel this King of Wands is the person that you're trying to prove to here. Yeah, I feel somebody, I'm not saying you, but I feel somebody here has spun kind of some kind of web here to make themselves look like perfect candidate for this position, for this authority, responsibility, and really working hard. You want justice from the past, that you've given up so much. You know, you may have given up your career because of children. You don't mind the hard work that's ahead here too. So there's also socializing with these people as well. There's also a step into social life, and you know, meeting for meals and that kind of thing, and social events around and this is where this person is, this King of Fire. You're just wanting to show that you're going to be a team player, that you're going to be there, that you will be part of the team, and you're trying to prove that you can be the best candidate here. So you're attending these functions, and it is Christmas time, so there is like Christmas parties, Christmas functions, and it's to prove to this person that you've got integrity, that you do want to be around these people. So yeah, there is some socializing here. I get socializing with these people. Okay, and you're doing this purposely because these people, you can relate with them, and they can relate with you. You're interested in the same things, and it's like a support network. It's a support network. So all this is going on too here. Hello Capricorn. Just had a little bit of a break there because I was a bit thirsty. So looking at the second half of the year and towards the end of the year, there's kind of I think there's an obsession of trying to make something work here, proving to this person that you're the person for this role, putting a lot of hard work in here, and I think this hard work is going to keep going for the next 2 years. But I do get also there's an ending of a period. This is kind of, I think it's this sense of you know, on stepping stones to get to where you want to be. Because of this sheer obsession, you know, with the socialising, constant socialising, showing that you're part of a team. It's like proving that, but once you get onto this road of study and career, I do feel, or business even, it could even be business, you know, trying to prove to this client that, you know, you're the person that they should deal with. I do get that. I see that there's like this ending of a period of this massive socialising. Think, well, you know, I've kind of got here now, so I'm going to focus on this road of putting a lot of hard work in. It's taking a lot of study, so I don't really have time to, you know, study to whatever this is, to kind of continue with this proving to people here, whatever this is. So I do feel there's a sense of going back to tradition. And I feel that you feel a little bit disgusted with yourself, because I feel there's an inner conflict here. And this inner conflict is, you know, that you may be, there may be some sort of inappropriate relationships here that has helped you along the way. I'm not saying you may be using people to get where you want to be, but there is like some inappropriate relationships here too, which would have helped you. I'm getting gravy train here. Gravy train, what does that mean? To get you on this gravy train? I don't know. So this is quite tricky. This is quite tricky because this is your emotions, you know, and your tradition here, saying to yourself, I can't do this. It's like I cannot be with these fake relationships. It's not me, but it's got me where I want to be, and here I am, okay, on this road. So looking at June and August, it's like finishing things up here and spending more time alone than this socialising situation. You think, well, it's not really me, it's kind of fake. I've got what I want, so what I'm going to do is go directly on this path here, but I'm going to do it alone. And I don't mean like a loner type person, but there is some sense of finishing things up because Mars is going retrograde. Mars is going retrograde because it's like standing still thinking, I shouldn't, yeah, I know that I shouldn't have jumped on that gravy train, and I know that I shouldn't have done that to get where I wanted to be. I know I shouldn't have stepped over those people to get where I want to be. So now it's time to step back here, like retrograde. Mars is going retrograde for you to try and amend these situations. So yeah, June. So it says here, taking a risk, but it's not the right risk. So whatever this inappropriate relationship is, they may be asking you to put you know, finances together in June, but you're realizing that actually this relationship, or this fake relationship, was just for me to prove a point. Whatever this is, you know, some people do. I'm not saying all of you here. It's not going to you know. Some people do use other people as stepping stones to get along the way, and I feel it gets to a point where if you've done this and you've got some integrity, that you kind of say, well, I've kind of used this situation, but now I need to stop doing this because it's eating away at my, you know, conscience. I mean, some people have not got a conscience and they don't care, you know, but I think, you know, so I've got here that there's a sense here of fixing a situation, trying to fix a situation. And between after the retrograde, after the 28th of August, I guess, it's stationary for a while. And there's like some kind of accusation here, and fighting for something that's going to cause you quite a lot of stress, and standing up for your rights here, and fighting a battle. So that is around August time, June, or I'd say July, August time. Mars is stationary for a while, and I get you standing up for your rights. So maybe you've kind of, you know, maybe disappointed somebody by fixing something, saying, you know, I'm sorry, this relationship, or this is not kind of, you know, now you've got what you wanted, and I feel bad for the person that you've stepped over to get where you want to be. I think you're going to try to fix this, and say something like, you know, I really have to concentrate on my career, my business, and I'm really sorry that I've got to let this go. I don't have time to have this, you know, whatever this is, inappropriate relationship. And this other person's going to think, right, but you're going to say, and this is where people do use people to get where they want to be, or like drop that person and carry on, you know. And I'm not saying you, but there's a sense of this with Capricorn. There's a sense of this with Capricorn, a sense of this Mars stationary, you fixing things, and then after this saying to this person, or saying to these people that no longer serve you, you know, I'm really sorry, but you know, I have to concentrate, I have to do this, and I don't feel it's working for me. So there's a sense of, after that there is going to be some accusations, okay, some sort of there is like a backfire of, you know, of this. And I think it's something that you kind of think, well, if I do, I know I've got to, if I do this and fix this situation, I know I'm going to get backlash from this. I'm kind of expecting this, so there is a backlash here until Mars goes direct in September. And it's complicated, you know, it's all very complicated. And then Venus going retrograde at that time. Okay, so at that point where you've got to kind of discard these people that's not serving you at that point, and trying to explain these, there's going to be a backlash here, and this is what I've got here, and it's like they're like new acquaintances, just as a stepping stone to get where you want to be, if you understand. There may even be a lover to get to where you want to be. But I get after that situation and resolved complications, because you want to resolve these complications that you've created for yourself here. There is some kind of feeling uncomfortable around these people for a while, or this person for a while. So I have got that, yeah, I just feel that, yeah, there's like a sense of an inappropriate relationship, because you got into this inappropriate relationship because you feared losing security here. And you thought, if I carry on with this relationship, or whether it's a business relationship or whatever this is, you realise that it was not going to last forever, and it was just serving a purpose. And the purpose has been, you know, you've actually got the purpose now, so you don't need this person. So you're staying in this relationship when you should let it go. That's what this says. And that's where you've come to this kind of realisation now. It's time to end this, because I've got what I wanted. I don't want to continue with something that's not appropriate. I've also got, these were fake people in your lives, and you know, these fake people took over here until you were, you know, feeling kind of secure into your future. And now it's the time of September of letting these people go now, because you've got what you wanted. And I get old friends coming back into your life, old friends. But there's also career negotiations and authority figures around you. So you've still got these authority figures around you, and career negotiations. And you know, you're on your way now to success, which is by the end of the year you are somebody else, you know, and I've got this inappropriate relationship is helping you, but they also are climbing onto this bandwagon with you, saying that, you know, that if you get this promotion, if you get this movement forward, you know, things are happening too quickly with this inappropriate relationship. And it's like they're saying, oh, we could afford a nice house, we could move to this place, and it's like too soon. And you're thinking, I've only just started to move forward with this promotion, and we've not really known each other, and you know that it's an inappropriate relation. You know that this was a stepping stone for you to look good and shine in front of everybody. So yeah, I do get this, and that's why one of the reasons you've got to end it, because you're thinking, I don't want to do that just yet. Maybe in a number of years' time, but not now. And I don't want to do it with you, you know. I also get here that yeah, you're on your way for studying. I've got here you're studying, oh, it's a study of sciences. I get a study of sciences. It may be, it may be not, because I've got Mars in your sign. It's a study of sciences, and Mars is moving forward at the end of the year. So we got Mars moving retrograde, kind of a realization of finishing things up here that's no longer useful to you. And then I've got Mars stationary, where you've got the backlash of that for a while, and then Mars direct, which is where you move forward in this you know, what you've worked hard towards. and you're on your road to studying this science, whatever this is, because Mars, it's like saying that you're studying a science. It could be social sciences, it could be medical sciences, it could be psychology science, it could be anything like that. So science of something. And now you've actually achieved this cycle. I mean, you're ending one cycle and you're moving on to the next cycle at the end of 2018. So would I say you've used people along the way? What do you feel, Capricorn? Whether it's the business or whatever this is, you've created inappropriate relationships for you to move forward. But you're going to let them loose at the end of 2000 and, well, starting around August, July, August time, and it'll be kind of finalised by the end of the year. Old friends coming back in as well, who you've known for years, you know, who you'd never let go of, and that they are your genuine friends. These friends here, they were okay just for a while, I feel. So that cycle's ending, and then we're going into 2019 and we're directing towards this study or this pursuing this career or business here as you wanted to, as you planned to. Okay, next 2 years, 2018, 2019 is going to be very, very hard work for you, busy for you, a lot of hard work. The next 2 years is controlling and directing these events for the next 2 years. Very organised and gaining authority and responsibility along the way, so that you're going to get justice in the end. And I think that's what you're looking for, focusing on your achievement here and your direction in life, because time's running out and you want control over your life, because you gave up so much control over a number of years. I'd say the last 10-15 years. But you know, you've got a goal here, but you've had to kind of use people here as stepping stones that you're now going to let go, which is going to be backlash over this and fighting a battle here. But things will be resolved and you'll move forward alone on this path, but bringing back in old friends. Okay, right, hope that's resonating with you, or will resonate with you. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Okay, looks pretty good success wise, and you will get what you want at the end of it, but you're willing to climb over people while you do this. This is what this is saying. Okay, ruthless kind of energy. Now that's not going to be all of you, but I feel you feel like you've got to do that to get where you want to be. You'll do anything to get where you want to be, and by the end of 2018 you're on your way. And then you've got some more for the next 2 years, hard slog, career wise, study wise, business wise. Okay, but you're on the road towards it. But I feel you can't keep these fake friends around you forever, and you know that, and you kind of think you don't want to keep these fake friends around you, you know. So it's all very complicated coming the middle of the year that way. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but I do get it will resonate with all of you, or, you know, most of you Capricorns. Okay, very kind of career orientated, business orientated, financial stability orientated. You'll do anything to get that. So the next part 2
is going to be about love. So let's see what's going to happen in your love life for 2018. Okay, bye for now.